Hello everyone, my name is Oluwaseun and this is Affair Films, a channel that promotes Africa, African culture and the amazing people making a difference. Today I am heading to Ilaro in Ogun State. This is my second visit to Ogun State this month. It is also my second train ride this month, and if you haven't tried it, I highly recommend it. You will love the experience. Please subscribe, like the channel and share it. Thank you so much. Your support keeps us going. Alright, today I am taking a closer look at one of Nigeria's underrated industry, the clay industry. With the right support, this industry could create jobs for young people and boost the economy. Today, I am highlighting the works of Mrs. Oluwaseun Aboloje, a talented potter, a ceramicist and educator based in Ilaro. I traveled to meet her and learn more about the pottery and ceramics industry. So, sit back, relax, and join me in this exciting journey to uncover hidden treasures of Nigeria's clay industry.
According to what I heard from my parents, they said I used to play with sand a lot.
When I was in primary school that time, that's when I had interest in ceramics.
When I just make some research, I saw that not everyone knows about the ceramics of the thing.
So, a little history of Ilaro. Ilaro is a town in Ogun State, southwestern Nigeria. It was founded in the late 18th century. It was the capital and trade center of the Gbado people, a subgroup of the Yoruba. It was an important commercial hub on an ancient trade route linking the Oyo Empire to Port Novo, now present-day Benin's capital. However, in the early 19th century, Ilaro suffered from the Daomian slave raids after the Oyo Empire was weakened. By the 1840s, it had joined the Engba Kingdom of Abeokuta. European missionaries arrived in the 1860s and established the Yoruba Anglican Mission. In 1890, the Gbado people sought British protection from Egba rulers, leading to a British military presence. Today, Ilaro is famous for the Oronyos Festival, which celebrates a warrior who protected the town. It is also home to the Federal Polytechnic Ilaro, which was founded in 1979. So, if you are planning a trip to Ilaro, you can take different routes depending on your location. I chose to travel from the Agege train station because it was closer for me. In my opinion, trains are the most convenient way to travel. If you haven't tried them yet, you should. So I arrived at the station very early. After waiting a while, it was time to board. I always pick the window seat to enjoy the beautiful scenery. I got up at the Olufumlayo Rasomokuti train station, Papanlato. It was named after Nigeria's first woman to drive the car. She was the mother of the Afrobeat legend Fela Anikulapo Kuti. She was a strong anti-colonial activist, and her husband, Israel Oludotun Rasomo Kuti, was a school principal, Anglican minister, and first president of the Nigeria Union of Teachers. So, from the station, I took a bike to Papa. This cost me 1,500 naira. Then at Papa, I took another bike to Ilaro Garage. This at a cost of 1,200 naira. But this time around, we had 3 on the bike. Garage. I waited a bit and then Mrs. Oluwaseun came to pick me to her studio. This journey reminds me of Ladi Kwale. Ladi Kwale was a legendary Nigerian potter born in 1925 in Kwale village, northern Nigeria. Pottery was a traditional craft among women in her community. She gained worldwide recognition and her image is on Nigeria's 20 naira note. Anyway, today I am sharing the story of another remarkable potter, Mrs. Oluwaseun Aboloje. She holds an ND from Yabatech and B.Sc from the University of Nigeria, Nsukka. I was curious, why would a B.Sc holder want to become a potter? Why pottery?
I'm from Kwara State. father is from Kwara State, then my mom is from Oyo, Alaro. Then I have an elder sister. I had my primary school at the Federal Polytechnic Staff College, Staff School. Then I moved to Tolu Community High School for my secondary school education. Then I traveled to Lagos. I went to Yabatech. I did my ND in Yabatech. Then later crossed to University of Nigeria, Nsukka, for my education. In Yabatech, I studied general art. So when I crossed to University of Nigeria, I majored in ceramics. So that's my educational background. From my childhood, I've always liked to draw. I've always liked to paint something, and according to what I heard from my parents, they said I used to play with sand a lot. So it now reached when I was in primary school. Let me say exactly when I was in primary 4. That was when I made the decision that I would want to study art. Because I had a lecturer it's not a lecturer, a teacher in primary 4 that time. Her name was Miss Nosil, because she's late now. She studied fine art, so she used to teach us fine art that time. So as small children now, she encouraged us to draw, to paint and things like that, and I picked it from there that, oh, I like this. So as I was growing up, I think she's the first connection I had with art, and for the fact that she was a woman, it made me feel like, oh, if a woman can actually do this thing, I can do it. Because the belief then was that art is for male.
According to her, starting a pottery business is not expensive at all. Many materials and resources can be sourced locally, so don't be afraid to start small. Even as an educator, she finds pottery highly profitable. Imagine the potential if you go all in.
If you want to be a potter, you should not be somebody that is lazy. You should have strong will. Anybody can be a potter, because if we look at it spiritually, we were created, according to the Bible, we were created by God with clay. So it is in us, subconsciously we can create. It's just that the way we are creating is different. The medium we are using to create is different. You see a photographer using the camera to create. You see a potter using the clay to create. A painter using brush to paint, and a sculptor. We all create something. We start from somewhere. Like I started from somewhere too. It's a process. I see it as a learning curve. So as you are moving, you learn, you grow, you build. You should have little money to start. Little. Let's say like maybe if you have like 500k, you should start. Even less than 500k, you should start.
Visiting my grandmother when I was younger, she would give me water from a clay pot, and it felt as cold as if it came from a refrigerator. Those were the good old days.
In my honest aspect, when I just make some research, I saw that not everyone knows about this ceramics of a thing, because they believe that, oh, whenever you say maybe armor of a thing, based on maybe for herb, all those things. So people are not enlightened to it yet. So I went for it because I want people to know about it. That it's not only for all these pots and gold pot, that it also is modernized already, that you can use for coin, for spoon, for cup.
So my father didn't want me to study ceramics. My father wanted me to study graphics. He got me laptop. People he could see were people that were designing and they were making money. After I finished secondary school, my sister introduced me to her senior. So it's close to us. He used to come to the house. So that's how Daddy now told Rachel one day, oh my God, rubbish, she won't son, she also pay over my share, I don't more cocoa. Báwo ló ṣe fẹ́ make any life? Báwo ló ṣe fẹ́ ṣe kíní kan? Ìkòkò àgbo mélòó ló fẹ́ ṣe? He now explained that, Daddy, kò ń ṣe ìkòkò àgbo nìkan náà ń ṣe. Mo rí wọn ní school mi. This one now explained, mi mọ̀. Ó mean pé ó wà okay. My daddy was just after. I don't want her to suffer. Yeah. And later on I said, okay, fine. You can go for this thing. how lucky I am to have parents that are understanding and didn't force me to study anything.
This shows the need for parents to guide rather than dictate their children's career choices. I can relate, alright? I have a B.Sc in economics from the University of Lagos. Yet here I am, a video editor and a filmmaker. Passion is everything, I believe. Let us support young people in pursuing what they love in a world where get rich quick is prevalent. I was happy seeing young students eager to learn pottery and ceramics.
To be frank, I didn't know I was going to be a potter. I didn't know I was going to be a ceramics. Because in my ND, I was not good. I was not good at all. So when we got to ND2, they introduced us to throwing on the wheel. I think that's where throwing on the wheel, throwing wheel, the potter's wheel, like we're walking on it. I think that's where the thing first clicked for me that I want to study pottery. So after class, I will go back there alone. We start playing with the clay, working with it, doing it on my own. And my colleagues will be like, this one I'll start going again. And I used to be, they will leave me. I'll be there in the night.
When I told my friends that I'm going to ceramics, they're like, that dirty work, that clean work, what do you see in it? I was like, this work, there's future in it. And I told them, many of them discouraged me that this is a shit, Charlie. I was like, okay, no problem. So I have to follow my instinct.
When I came to art and design, I was interested in pencil work first of all, but I got interested in ceramics. Flowers is mine. This is flowers. This made of coil.
Of what?
Coil.
Coil.
Yeah, made of coil, different coil, straight and this is made of slab, and this is coil too. Then smoothing it, something like that.
So if you are interested in becoming a potter, here are some of the things that you might need. You need a clay, a pottery wheel, molding tools. Also, you need a kiln for firing. Sincerely, you must support locally made products and promote African goods.
I sell online.
Mostly
Mostly online. And I don't sell in my town, funny enough. All my customers are outside Ilaro. Outside. Okay, I think I'm having from Ogun State now. But when I started, I used to get customers from Lagos and from Abuja. But now it has spread at least some other states like.
Do not underestimate the power of social media. According to her, she credits social media for helping her reach more customers.
When I started this business proper, I didn't know who I was going to be selling to. So when I was producing, I used to produce flower bases and the likes. I used to take it to some malls in this Ilaro. It would be there for a while, like for a year, for them to sell like 10 pieces. So somebody now told me that, do you know that you can make money from Instagram? So luckily for me, I've opened one Instagram when I was in school. I used to put my works. So I just started using that. And people that I don't know started contacting me that they want me to make something for them. I said that this is real. Okay now. I start making it with my barrel cane. I start making it. So now go to a stage that I started getting orders that my barrel cane could not fight. Bigger than the cane on itself.
I believe that the ceramics industry can generate more jobs and create revenue. The government should therefore support this industry.
The government should encourage Nigerians to buy from real Nigerians. Maybe they should be having all these trainings that they used to do for people in locality like that, so that they would know that we are here. You know, when we talk about sculptors now, they already know them in Nigeria. When you talk about the textile people, I want to jaro sasho, but I'm sorry, our potter, one team more dada. So maybe they should create maybe trade fair or training centers or things like that we potters can actually showcase what we do, and we can train people. If we do that and we have people that are producing it, you will see that the money that we are spending in China will be reduced.
Of course, I couldn't live without learning some pottery skills. So join me as Mrs. Oluwaseun creates a masterpiece. So these are the important steps to take in creating a masterpiece. 1. Sourcing the clay. It is important to find the right type of clay. 2. Soaking, which is called slaking. This means the clay is left in water for a few days to break down. 3. Sieving. This is a process where impurities are removed by sieving the soaked clay. Then drying. The clay is left to solidify to a workable consistency. And 5. Molding. This is where the creativity comes in. Alright, I hope you have enjoyed this episode so far. I thank you for sticking to the very end. Once again, my name is Oluwaseun and this is After Films. Do not forget to subscribe, comment, like and share. See you in the next video. And remember, Africa is blessed. Cheers.